Continue the lecture. First, let's take a look at what a system is and what components it contains. For some purpose, one or more functional elements are organically combined with each other. An organic collection of interrelated combined procedure for a purpose or goal. Here, procedure is a series of correct and regular sequence of tasks. A system is an organic collection of components that have a common purpose. In this case, organic means that each part of the whole, like an organism, is closely related to each other and cannot be separated. A system is also a collection of interrelated business procedures used within a business unit, which are interlocked with each other for a certain purpose. For example, a payroll system records and stores documents, and a stock system records and stores information from suppliers. The two systems will be separate from each other. Enterprise computing system, EC system, information system that supports company-wide operations and data management requirements. For example, Walmart's inventory control system, Boeing's production control systems. Applications called enterprise resources planning systems provide cost-effective support for users and managers throughout the company. Transaction processing (TP) systems. TP systems process data generated by day-to-day business operations. For example, customer order processing, accounts receivable, warranty claim processing. A TP system verifies customers' data, checks customer credit, checks stock status, first to accounts receivable, adjusts inventory levels, and updates the sales file. Business support systems provide job-related information support to users at all levels of company. Can work hand in hand with a TP system. RFID technology uses high-frequency radio waves to track physical objects. Knowledge management system uses a large database called a knowledge base, allows users to find information by entering keywords. And KMS uses inference rules, which are logical rules that identify data patterns and relationships. User productivity systems, technology that improves productivity. For example, group error. Last, system integration. Most large companies require systems that combine transaction processing, business support, knowledge management, and user productivity features. System components. System components, 5 elements, including 5 elements. Input, output, process, control, feedback. Input components to input the data to be processed into the system. A processing unit to process data according to the processing method or condition already input for the generation or output of the result. Output unit, the input data is processed and the result is calculated by the system. Control unit, control whether the basic elements of the system perform each process correctly. Feedback unit, when the processed result of the input data shows the desired goal and difference in the process of output. It is corrected and supplemented to achieve the expected value. Type of feedback. Total feedback. How to feedback all output signals. How to feedback only a part of the content within a limited time. This is a partial feedback method. A strategic feedback type has how to select only the content of the core unit, and the feedback is as specified. Sign feedback, how to feedback only what is marked. These components are parts that can no longer be reduced, or a collection of parts is called subsystems. The simple concept of a component sometimes has a very powerful influence. The components are interrelated. In other words, the function of a component is somewhat related to the function of other components. For example, in a well-designed car or stereo system, only individual components can be repaired or upgraded without having to change the entire system. In general, the system interacts with the environment. It is said that a university is like interacting with a prospective college student through a homecoming day event or a student attraction activity targeting high school. An information system interacts while receiving data and information from the environment. The point of contact between the system and the environment is called an interface. Naturally, interfaces exist between subsystems. The system accepts inputs from the environment to perform functions. For example, in humans, taking input from the environment such as food, oxygen, and water. Eventually, the system sends the result of that functions back to the environment as a product, and through that it achieves its purpose. System development tools, they in other words, modeling, business model, requirement model, data model, object model, network model, process models, divided into 6 models. Prototyping, early working version of an information system, speed up the development process significantly. Important decisions might be made too early before business or IT issues are thoroughly understood. A prototype based on careful fact-finding and modeling techniques can be an extremely valuable tool. Case tools, computer-aided system engineering tools. Case tools provide an overall framework for systems development and support a wide variety of design methodologies such as structured analysis, object-oriented analysis, Agile methods. Case tools can generate program code, which speeds the implementation process. Structured analysis, traditional method for developing systems, organized into phase, time-tested and easy to understand. Use phase called the system develop life cycle, SAD-L3. Predictive approach. Use process models to describe a system graphically. Object-oriented analysis, more recent method for developing systems. Objects represent actual people, things, or events. O analysis combines data and the processes that act on the data into things called objects. Objects are members of a class, which is a collection of similar objects. Object built-in processes called method can change an object's properties. Object-oriented methodology provides easy transition to OO programming languages like Java. Agile methods. Used development technique as a system developed incrementally. A series of prototypes are built and adjusted to meet user requirements. As the process continues, developers revise, extend, and merge earlier version into the final product. Agile method emphasize continuous feedback. Agile community has published the Agile Manifesto. Agile process determine the end result. The type of system. Two types exist: closed system or open system. Closed system that is not affected by the surrounding environment. Closed system where results can actually accurately predict output. A system that can predetermine the sequence of tasks, such as a computer program, to fully predict the result. But open system, probability systems. Probability systems affected by the surrounding environment. Open systems that are difficult to predict demand, such as inventory management systems. So, goal in system design, it should be designed with an aim for closed systems. In addition to this, it is necessary to design a systems suitable for real-world business operations by adding changes to open systems. Next, we review the characteristics of the systems. 4 characters: purposefulness, automatism, controllability, comprehensiveness. Purposefulness is each component has its own functions, so that it has a common purpose. And automatism is a characteristic that are set in advance, so that the most appropriate treatment is performed in response to the conditions. Controllability is a characteristics that can be detect and correct a situation or that deviate from predetermined rules or limit in advance. Comprehensiveness is the characteristics that the components are combined organically and operate comprehensively to meet the purpose. The system must have characteristics such as purpose, automatism, controllability, and comprehensiveness. Any system can be said to be a good system when it is possible to maximize these characteristics. Information system. It is information, not data, that is used for decision making. Therefore, in the modern society, the existence of a computer is essential, and its role is also absolute. In order to process various data generated in various fields more easily, quickly, conveniently, and accurately at low cost. Information systems type. ERP system. ERP is enterprise resource planning, a company-wide integrated system that integrates and manages management activities processes such as production, logistics, finance, accounting, sales, and purchasing, and inventory in the companies, and shares information generated in company with each other and helps to create new information and make quick decisions. The main purpose is to reduce cost and maximize profits through efficient decision making by integrating various functions of the company. Second system is transaction processing systems. TP systems processes data generated by daily business transactions. It is a mission-oriented system with the characteristics of processing large amounts of data. Next system is decision support system. Decision support system that provides job-related information to users at all levels of the company. Next, system development method. 5 methods. Develop a project plan, involves users and listen carefully to them. Use project management tools to identify tasks and milestones. Develop accurate cost and benefit information. Remain flexible. Organization of information department. An organization that develops, maintains, and operates a system of an organization. Application department is achieves systems are developed by teams consisting of users, managers, and IT staff members. Application development systems are developed by teams consisting of users, managers, and IT staff members. Knowledge, skills, and education. Need technical knowledge, strong oral and written communication skills, and analytic ability. An understanding of business operations and critical thinking skills. System support and security. Provide vital protection and maintenance services. User support role. Provide users with technical information, training, and productivity support. Database administration involves data design, management, security, backup, and access systems. Network administration includes hardware and software maintenance, support, and security. Web support, specialist design and construct web pages, monitor traffic, manage hardware and software, and link web-based application to the company's information systems. Quality assurance teams that reviews and tests all applications and systems changes to verify specification and software quality standard. Our system operation department is management of main computer, various computer equipment, and network equipment. Also, system input data preparations, output distribution, job scheduling. Technical support department is achieves a department that supports software installation and operation for the system. Applied management department is analyze, design, and implement the system so that user groups can use it properly, and it is also responsible for maintenance. Information Center Management Department in charge of education and training for users. Management and IT are linked closely. and the remarkable changes have occurred in both areas. Today, system development is much more team-oriented. Although team-oriented development is the norm, some companies see the role of IT department being screening and evaluating systems requests. Larger firms are more likely to use an evaluation team or a system review committee. Next, advantages of system analysis techniques. Organizations using system analysis while investing time and money have the following advantages. Greater efficiency, maximize profit, use your resource for maximum profit, labor saving, rapid turn, eliminate or reduce information and data errors, consistent operation and procedures. System analysis to understand in detail what the information system should do and to express it in specifications. Details of how information system should be implemented. Next, communication and organizations. It is a transmission of messages through media such as writing and words from the sender to the receiver. External communication occurs between tissue and tissues, systems and tissues outside the domain. Internal communications occurs newsletters, memos, and equivalents that occur and close within the same organizations. Next, we review the system analyst. System analyst is an expert who use analysis and design techniques for satisfy business needs. Analysts build a series of models, diagrams, and decision tables, and use other descriptive tools and techniques. An analyst's most valuable skill is the ability to listen. An effective analyst will involve users in every step of the development process. Why the analysis role matters? This is because the user needs to be well understood and organized and transmitted to a development organizations, such as a programmer or test engineer. The analyst's goal is to create value that benefits the institutions that use the system. In the long-term view of system analysis in all fields, the implement view is very promising. Over time, more organizations will be forced to solve their current problems with computer and communication technologies. We summarize in this week's lectures. First, recognize the importance of system analysis. Understand the details of requirements analysis, an important step to take in the system analysis phase. The essential component of an information system are hardware, software, data, process, and people. The basic 5 elements of the system are input processing, output control, and feedback. Successful companies offer a mix of product, technical, and financial services, consulting, and customer support. Information systems are identified as enterprise computing systems, transaction processing systems, business support systems, knowledge management systems. The 4 main characteristics of the systems are objectives, automatism, controllabilities, and comprehensiveness. Organization structure includes top managers, middle managers, and knowledge workers, supervisors, and team leaders. The IT development develops, maintains, and operates a company's information systems. The requirements for a system analyst include understanding the purpose of the company, ability to analyze work and the field, and processing computer technology and management techniques. Oh, good job.